space out your gameplay.
I'm adding this to my data under the heading consequences.
God damn it, Clanker. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to be talking about the 2 tips that are highly suggested for newer Warframe players. 2. So first one is do not rush your gameplay. The second one, dear Lord, sweet Christ, I can't speak, is play the way that you like. So these 2 tips in particular is that I found happens a lot with Warframe. For first one, do not speed your gameplay. I've talked to a lot of veterans saying that they got really bored of Warframe because they made a mistake of playing it too fast. They speedran the whole campaign and did all their reputations super fast and just did a bunch of nights farming stuff, and now they have nothing else to do until they wait for Warframe to release new content. When I first started playing Warframe, I didn't rush it. I didn't rush to Steel Path. Hell, I still have shit I have to do on Steel Path. Like, there's a lot of stuff I didn't rush because I don't like rushing and I want to take my time playing the game. And that is what I suggest for other players. If you're midway through playing or a newer player, take some time and just do other things. Like, maybe knock out a couple quests during your playthrough and then go farm an artifact, because maybe go look in the artifact and see if there's an artifact that you like. Oh, this is a cool artifact. Like, go to your Void Relics and be like, hey, this is a cool looking weapon. Let me take some time out of my day. Go farm this. Or go do a reputation. That's the good part about Warframe, is there's a lot of shit you can do. Just take your time out and be like, what do I want to do today? Like, and also another thing I could say like with that is go hang out on different planets. Just go hang out on different planets. There's a ton of other stuff you can hang out and chill. There's some of these planets have rare items you can get for them. Like, you don't have to instantly be done with this planet and be like, all right, I'm done with Jupiter. Don't need to come back here again. Like, come back in here and chill, hang out, just do some stupid fun things here. Like, what I usually like to do, I do for a while, is I would just revisit all these planets for shits and giggles. Because I always like looking at each of the map generations. Or if you double back in your time of playing Warframe, there are some bosses that you can farm. Like here, this lady on Earth, this guy. There's a couple planets that have bosses that you do not fight. You don't fight along your main storyline. Go ahead and come back and fight them. Or bosses that you just glassed over, go back and fight them because cool, you get a cool last Warframe out of it. Or if you don't have a lot of time in the day, just spend a couple of days doing a couple artifact resource runs. And look at this. This is if you want to find something to do when you're in the looking at your map here. Look on the top right. There's events, quests. And here's the thing, this is what I'm saying, just experiment, just do other things and not just spamming through your whole gameplay. There's these artifact runs for Kuverts, there's nightmare missions, I highly suggest doing them if you're a new player, invasions, syndicates, the sanctuary, doing the syndicate missions, void missions, swords, and Archon huts. There's a ton of things for you can do that doesn't require you just beelining through the whole goddamn game. Like I was saying before, I just would, before I had started, I made friends, so I was hanging out with a lot of other people and then not even really focusing the main mission. I would just hang out with some of my friends that I made and just screw around and have fun, not just speed load through the mission. Or I would hang out with friends and hunt down artifacts together. Like, I don't know how to. But my point in simple is with this is just breathe. You don't need to speed run everything. You don't need to. It is not a horrible thing if you're lagging behind everyone else. It is not a, oh God, I'm far behind everyone else. I don't get to do this. Chill. Just hang out and have fun. It is a game that you do not need to rush. Like, that's the beautiful thing about Warframe is you don't need to rush it. And by the time you're not rushing it, maybe the time where your friends were playing, where they were stuck at a certain point because there was nothing else to do, by the time you arrive there, the developers have released new content, so you're not always stuck on something. The best example I could say for it is, you know how if you listen to music a bit too much, you can maybe get bored of it and don't want to listen to it anymore. It kind of goes the same with Warframe. If you play it too much, you get bored and you want to take a break of it. Or you just end up not playing anymore. So basically, the best suggestion is to space out your gameplay.
I'm adding this to my dagger under the heading consequences.
God damn it, Clanker! Shut the fuck up! God damn it! Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Just one of the syndicate robots just decided to be a pain in my ass. But like I said, just space it out. Maybe do a couple missions one day, or the next do a couple reputations, farm out a certain weapon. Because there's a ton of extra stuff to do that you won't. I don't know why I am getting absolutely. Oh, I forgot. We're on a no shielded mission. I was so confused. I'm like, why am I dying so quickly? Nope, I forgot. We're just on a no shielded mission.
You found a target. Capture them quickly.
Excuse me. Just gonna slip in here. Space out your mission between different things. I am gonna die. Oh dear Lord. But yeah, point and simple is just space out your missions.
Success.
Do some void missions, hang out with some friends and that. Try to find what you think is fun. Oh my Lord, I'm getting one shot, my guy. This is scary. I might lose this mission. Oh no. Oh God. I gotta be careful. Ooh. Oh God. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. But yeah. That's my best bet. Just, there's no crazy thing about it. Just base it out. Don't always be on it. I mean, story or spending an entire night farming for a certain weapon. Because eventually you're just gonna get bored and you're gonna have nothing else to do until there's something new released or your friend gets on or something. Oh God. Ooh, excuse me. Or you could play this type of nightmare mission where you have no shield and you have to be so careful that you don't get absolutely murdered by a bunch of infected creatures.
The Juggernaut has moved on. It's
All right.
safe to proceed.
Now we're going to talk about
Mission complete.
the second tip I suggest for newer players. Play the way that you like. So I've always said with my videos talking about these weapons and where to get them, you don't always have to listen to me. That's the beautiful thing about Warframe. There's a lot of things that you can do that is fun. Like, a lot of my things I tell people to comment on my videos. Like, one of the comments were I forgot what I swapped out for, but he told me to do lead to glass because it takes over. It does a lot more better for the Vesper. But in my example is my best idea of saying this is find a way to make that weapon your liking, because everyone else, a lot of other people play differently than you. They may think like, oh, this is gonna work for everyone, and you don't like it. They may like put a weapon into firing rate, but you prefer it just to be a slow single shot rifle or something. Like, what can I use for example? Like, okay, so for incarnate stuff, there's different options with what you can do with them. So like with these two, I like the base damage, and I like having a ton of multi-shot because I have a galvanized mod on here. So I like having a lot more multi-shot, so I went with this. It is your own, all these choices is just what you feel like you like using. Like this, I like having more magazine size because I want to get more buck for my bite on my incarnate shooting. And then increase critical chance because I like doing a lot of hard-hitting critical chances. All these weapons have something that have ways that you can make them fun. Like either the fact you can make them a fire sword, do a ton of electricity damage, or you can make a flamethrower shoot out just nothing but toxicity. Dear Lord, I can't speak today. Toxicity, elemental effect. My point in simple is, you don't gotta use this. You don't gotta use the weapon that everyone's using. You don't gotta use that overpowered weapon. Like, say, everyone else is using like the more overpowered stuff. You're like, I like the, I like using the Paris. Go ahead and use it. That's the beautiful thing. You may lose about like some of the overpoweredness, but there's mods. These mods allow you to turn that into an entirely different weapon. It's not stuck behind it. And the cool part is, you can get skins for these weapons. You're like, oh, that guy has such a cool looking weapon. Cool. You can get skins for that weapon. Make it look like the other things. My point in simple is with these, just find your honey spot. I'm going to call it the honey spot. Find what you think is fun to you. Like, maybe not a lot of people like using the broken scepter. I'll use that example. But maybe that you found that you like it. So find what is the problem with that weapon, and you can put your mods towards it and use it with your playthrough and have fun with it because it's a cool looking weapon that you like. It's a lot of these cool weapons. If it has an issue, you can just easily fix it by giving it mods, the proper mods that it needs, and cool, you can use it now, and it's able to hold up with other weapons. And it's the sad part. I will say this. You get a lot of guys who will get ticky with you, like, oh, you're using that Warframe the wrong way. Like, you should use this way. Don't listen to them. You should listen to people who are giving you suggestions. That's the big thing. Suggestions, not like, oh, you need to use it this way. Like, just listen to what they say. If you want to, go ahead. Use that loadout. Because you're like, oh, it's overpowered. I'm going to use that. My point example is, find what you like. Like, find a loadout you like. I don't see a lot of people using... Where is she? Hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying to find her. I don't see a lot of people using mag. I like using her because I have a love for her gravity pull. It's funny to me. I have some of my older videos of just me laughing like a maniac because I just love pulling enemies together. It's the same with Warframes and weapons. Find that honey spot of a Warframe that you like. Like I call one of our Discord members that I in my Discord, we call him Loot Rat, his main is Grendel. He loves just rolling around going to collect loot with Grendel. Even though he should be smacking enemies, he's like, I just like collecting loot with him. That's the cool part about Warframe. He can go do that. Or... what was it? I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah. Point and simple is, find what you like. And then I also suggest doing this is when you find what you like, put it into a loadout. So if you're making custom kits, you don't forget that cool little loadout that you like using. Like you like using this weapon with this weapon. Put it into a loadout. Point and simple is, there's a bajillion different ways to play this game. Find the way that you like. That is the best example to say. It's just find what you like to play. There's nothing crazy about it. Just find the way that you like. That you find is fun for you. Go find that. Go play that way. That's what you see with a lot of these channels and comments. People like an entire different way of setting up a weapon. And that's why I like in my comments to see those, because I like to see what people put on a weapon that they think is better for it. Like with my, I like to call it my dragon sword. One of the commenters said he likes to be instead of a fast hitting heavy attack sword, he likes a slower hitting one-shot sword that does an insane amount of extra damage. So, plain and simple, guys. Those 2 tips are the best I can give you to help with your playthrough. But yeah, for now, guys, this is going to be a short little video. Just want to talk about it. If you guys like this content and would like to see more, there's going to be a playlist at the end that you can see more of my content. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Agent, goodbye!